Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Mrs. Z. Here we are with our recipe book part 3 using Microsoft Words. Here we go. We left off last time finishing our recipe, and after you put one recipe in, you need to insert a page break and start your next recipe. You should have 10 recipes in total. The next thing it says is you need to create a helpful hints page with a centered, bold title and minimum of 10 helpful hints for cooking in general. Use a numbered list. So if I have a helpful hints page with a centered, bold title, and I need 10 things. So my font I used up here, I'm going to continue using that font. And I'm going to make it big and centered and bold. And then I'm going to have my numbered list is not going to be as big, but I've got my numbered list and I want to have it over here and I want it to start on a different. I want to start a new list starting at 1. Right? And so I don't want those bold. So formatting is a lot of what's going on here. Okay? So now I would type in my 10 helpful hints. Be sure to preheat your oven. Is 1. That looks really bold, so we want to make sure that's not bold. And then you would add your other hints, right? So pretend I'm putting my hints in. So that is your helpful hints page. Pretty easy. The instructions said before to go and find those helpful hints. Next thing it asks is to have a back cover. Insert the words Computer 1 2020-2021 in 12-point bold at the bottom. So I'm going to insert a page break, and on this page I will enter until I get to the bottom of my page. Too far. And in the center, in 12-point font, I will put Computer 1 2020-2021. And so there's one more thing that we need to do. Double check and make sure everything looks great. We're going to put page numbers on each page. I went to Insert, Page Number, bottom of the page here. Then here under my Design tab, I want to make sure the Different First Page is checked. And then I want to go back under Page Number and Format Page Numbers. And I want to make sure that I start at 0. So that page is 0 and we start on page 1 with that table of contents. Next thing it's going to ask you to do is to go back to your table of contents, and if we need to probably make this smaller, I don't know why that went onto that next page. Okay, and you're going to need to add your information here. So I have milk and cookie cupcakes. I want that all to fit on one line, I think. Page 2. And they should all be the same size, so I'm going to make that 22 font. And I'm going to center that. And if I go under my table tools, I am able to, and layout, I am able to put that in the center. So it looks really nice. And so you'll fill in all of your recipes there. make sure you've got everything. Double check your spelling. Make sure that you've got everything here, and go through and look at the things that are underlined. Make sure those are right. Like this one here says that I should say and vanilla. I don't want that. I just want to say vanilla extract there. Check for spelling. Make sure everything looks good. Double check your page numbers. Make sure you save it. And then what I'm going to do is you're going to turn it into Google Classroom. And then I'm going to have those printed for you guys so that you guys will end up with an actual recipe book when you are finished. Okay? So that's it. And then you've got your recipe book done. If you have questions, let me know. I am here for you. Have fun and make today a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.